Hey everyone, welcome back to the worst podcast on the internet, Rough and Rowdy. I'm your host, Ron Lauro, and we're back for another week. Um, Tonight's me solo. Oh, I got my two trusty companions back here. You guys can see them. Yeah, Huckleberry and Loki. So they're with me tonight. Um, Yeah, so I don't know if anybody got a chance to go to Thompson for the icebreaker this weekend. Um, I was there, but only on Sunday. I went Sunday, and that was hold on a second. I'm gonna check something here. I feel like something's not working right. Let me just double check here. Yeah, all right, we're on. All right, I guess nobody's around tonight. Hey, Jim. Nice to actually finally meet you in person at the track. It's pretty cool. It's always nice to put a face to the name. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, I was saying is, yeah, I didn't go. Obviously, I didn't go for practice. Usually, I do, but um, Rowdy's got his crew and excuse me, kind of branching off on his own now. You know what I mean? He's starting to get a little. He's older and wants to do a few things, which is good for me. I kind of like it. So I can pick and choose when I want to go to the track, unless they need me there. Then I'll be there. But yeah, so I ended up just going on the Sunday to watch Rowdy race. What got there? I don't even know if I had. Didn't know if I even saw him practice. Maybe when I think I got there and he just got in from his last practice, and they were going to go out and do the heat race. Of course, Jim. Anytime, buddy. Glad I got to meet you as well. Um, Yeah, so I didn't get to see a lot of the races. I watched a little bit of stuff on YouTube and see what happened because, quite frankly, I didn't. I like going to the races with my nephew. You know what I mean? I like going with my team racing. That's what is important to me. Not that I don't like watching racing. But I'd be honest with you, just to go to the track, um, just to go to the races, if he's not there, probably not going to happen. You know what I mean? Probably not going to happen. Yo, oh, nobody out there today. Here we are. Come on, guys. Where are you all? Nobody out. All right. I just want to see what's going on here. But I got a little clip here from it's like the highlights. I want to play that in a minute. But I guess Jim. I think Jim, you must have been there for the whole show. Um, I don't know, maybe you weren't, but I guess the headline stories with the kid Kopcik. He oh, Mark's asking where we are. We are live, Mark. Maybe try Facebook. Anyway, so we should be on. Oh yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I kind of was like, it was 70 degrees all the 80. I don't know what the hell it was. It was hot today. You know, it was freaking hot. Cheers. Guys, grab a beer. We're just gonna sit here and bullshit mostly. I know yeah, I was like, nobody's gonna want to come, you know, watch me ramble on tonight. I don't have any guests tonight. I have no sidekick here. Rowdy's busy. Um, he's getting ready. We're heading up to New Hampshire this weekend for the Actor race. So Yes. Yeah. Sorry there, Jim. Green bottles there. Yeah. I don't know. That stuff's kind of bitter for me. Huh? I guess I don't know. Something about the light, this Amstel light. Hold on. Mark's having difficulties. I'm going to have to do this then. Because we are live here, and I'm going to go like this. I'm going to send it to Mark. Send Mark. All right, there you go. Maybe he'll get it now, Jim. So, where am I? Yeah. So we're getting ready for that race coming up. What's that? Freaking brain fought. Oh man, sorry about that, bud. That's terrible. I mean, Mark. Of course we do. Mark Mark finally found us. Oh shit, too funny. So yeah, the North, that's easy for me to say. Northeast Classic 50 up at Loudon, New Hampshire, also known as the Magic Mile. So yeah, enough of that there. But I guess I missed a good race, in other words, because I didn't stick around. I didn't get to see the. I love modifieds. I know a lot of people don't like modifieds. They say, they just drive around and, but I like the way they look, they sound. I think I like the modifieds. But then I don't know if you saw what I said earlier. I was just like, me to just go to these assholes doing me to, just to go to look. I just do a dog show. I'd probably get more people watching doing this than the old one in the back there. He's like almost 12. He's like 11, and this guy's 2 years old. December he turned 2. We got him. The shoe, yeah, the shoe. He had some stuff to do. Then he was going to the shop. They're picking up a brand new pit car. I wish I had a picture of it, Bobby. I don't know if Bobby's watching. He could text me over a picture. I could probably put it up, but he just bought this pit car, and the thing is crazy. I hope you guys can hear me over these animals. It's crazy. It's got the lights built when you open up, lights built in, TV screen, holds the doggy daycare. It's got a place for your nitrogen, and have to like plug it right in. Spot for 2 jacks. Open up has side doors. Open those up. You have shocks and springs hung up. You know what I mean? So this thing's pretty wild. So they're gonna pick that. I guess he's trading that one in, so he's got to bring that one up and pick up the new one, and then come back and put that all together because we leave Friday for for New Hampshire. Duh. Yeah, so that's what he's doing, Mark. He's not here. Coming in the rough. Georgie, what's happening, buddy? Thanks for coming. Yeah, we had we were the most top finishing car with the 602. Those other guys in front of us had a 604, a little more power. They pull more down the straightaway. So for when we were going into that race, when we first talked about it, we said we're not going to bring the car that we're going to use for New Hampshire. The white car that you probably saw in the post. I put up a post. And that white car that one has a 604. That's a Dale Shaw chassis, and he's raced that car a few times. I think he's got 3 wins in that car. He only raced it a few times, but he had 3 second place finishes with that car. Excuse me. 2 of them he could have won, but he was still learning the track. So
we didn't want to chance something happening to that car with only a week in between. So we brought my car, which has a 602 crate, and we were saying that we said, like, we're gonna go just in case we want to run the season. Once this race is done, then we're gonna be thanks, Mark, appreciate it. Then we're going to be using that car most of the time. We'll be using that for the upcoming ACT tours. We're still unsure if we're going to run the full ACT tour season. We're going to see how the first two races go, which are New Hampshire, and I think the next one's Lee. And then after Lee is Star, I think. I don't have this guy. I have it, but fucking, what does it matter, right? But if it's not going so well, which I don't think I see that happening, that it's not going so well, but it's racing, so we never know. Yeah, that's where we're at with that. So like I said, when we came, we were like, let's just in case we want to run the full season, let's bring the car. If we get a second, third, whatever, we're still we still got points to go into the racing to if he wants to run for a championship there. You know what I mean? Because they run on Wednesdays and it's like a limited schedule, so it's not like you're racing weekly there. So which is cool, And so we went there, and when we started practicing, we were like, oh wow, we might have a chance with this thing. But we just ran out of motor, So it's one of them things where you're gonna do you go there and do the best you can. I mean, I gotta tell you though, I don't know if you guys watched that race, the late model race, but I'm gonna probably have to use my glasses because now it's starting to get a little darker in here. Let me see. I got something here. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, it is. And what I was going to just say, Mark, is yeah, it is. And those two guys are both track champions there. You know what I'm saying? So going in there, and I'm not making excuses. Oh, we're underpowered. I'm just saying, there was guys behind us with 604s that, had the same power. They just didn't have the setup, maybe. I don't know. But, we went there to win. And we finished third behind two Thompson late model track champions, which is good, which is really good. So yeah, so it was a good race. I gotta say, Rowdy, did a great job and kicking off the season with a good finish. So that gives us, the momentum, gives you some give him some momentum going into the season. You got Jake Johnson, who is a defending track champion. Um, he's one of the guys to beat there if you're going to go there. You know what I'm saying? He's always, if he's not winning, he's on the podium. So, now we go back there with the other car. Maybe we'll have a little better chance. That which would be cool. I'd be into that. But I don't know if you guys watched that race, but at the end, those last few laps with Rowdy and Jake Johnson, it was crazy. Those guys raced really clean. They showed respect for each other. There was plenty of times Jake Johnson could have laid, just a fender on his rear quarter just to give him a little, shake him up a little. But what happens is, you drive someone respectable. You give them their lane. You don't block them. And that's what I was watching. I was watching Rowdy. He stayed in his, line. Never tried to cut Jake off, down, push, just stayed in his line, and he raced and they both raced clean, which was, which was really cool. Like it's, yes. I mean, that's a statement right there, to go there against those track champions and finish third. I mean, like last year he had 3 second place oh man, finishes. Oh, my dog's gonna be an ass. I'm gonna grab his ball. No, it's not happening. Oh man. The old guy, that's what he does. When he wants attention, he grabs his food bowl and then he drags it, and he wants me to go over there. He just wants some attention. Just come over here and I'll pet you. I don't know. He can just about stand up, but he wants to wrestle with the young one. There they go, right? Wants to wrestle. So listen, you get the best of both worlds. Well, it's probably the best right there, and then you got me. But George Burns, Jacob's grandpa. I was there. It was a good race. The kid looked good. What time is he racing at Loudon? Well, they changed it. Usually it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday practice. No, wait, sorry, wrong. Fridays, bring the haulers in. Saturday practice, Sunday race. But with the rain coming, they put it all on Saturday. So Friday, we bring the hauler up there, or trailer up there. We don't have a hauler. You can call it that. Sounds better. We'll get that up there, and then we're going to do the whole deal on Saturday. It's going to be probably a shortened practice. Then we'll go to qualifying, and then to the 50, which is going to be cool. That's something, if you can't get up there to watch in person, definitely rent it. That new Nest, I don't know what it's called, but you can go online, you'll see it on the post. You get to watch it, live streamed, which is cool. So awesome, George. Nice. We'll be there all day. Nice. We'll be there all day. So that's going to start early. I got the schedule right here. Where's this guy? He always comes on. I don't know what he's saying. Can you share my keep the stream alive? Discord. Sammy, I don't even know if I have Discord. So I have it, but I don't even know how to use it. You're talking to the worst podcast on the internet here. So I'd have to figure that out. But hey, of course I want to get more subscribers, more followers. That's what we're here for. This way we can get more people up here, talking about short track racing and keeping this alive, because that's what we want to do. We want to keep these local tracks alive, keep this thing going, and the more people that know about it and go support it, the better. And somebody, people that start watching it, somebody might be smarter than everybody else, start maybe have a better idea, what to do. What day we're racing at CCon? Where's the schedule? The schedule right now. Hey, the schedule is on our it's not on our page. It is on our page. You got to go to the website, jacobburnsracing.com. But if you go on our Facebook page, it's the one that's pinned to the top. You click on that, it'll bring you right to our website, and you can do all kinds of good stuff over there. You can check out our schedule. It's not full, we're still working on it because we're really not sure where and what we're doing. It's kind of open this year. But we are going to do some C-Conk. I know we're doing like the bigger shows, the 75s, and we're going there for the Granite State race. So we definitely will be there at some point. Let me see. Where's Charlie? I didn't see Charlie. Am I missing something, Mark? Anyway, yeah. So, depending on how how things go with the first two Actor races, and then you know, then we're just going to pick and choose. We're definitely going to do some Waterford. We want to go and support Sean Monahan up there in that track, because it's a great track, and if we can get these the fan counts built up over there, and more car count there, and of course over here too, my home track, Seacon. That's what we want to do. So, I always say, share it with your friends. Oh, you can share my podcast, but I mean, share the experience of going to a race with your friends. Somebody you go out to dinner with all the time. Hey, listen, let's try something different. And listen, let's go. You'll have a good time. Something different. With your neighbors in the house, I think you should join your podcast. Hey, yeah, did I put that up in the link? Hold on. Yeah. Look, anybody wants to join? Oh man, this thing. Anybody who wants to join the live can just click on this link right there, and you'll come in backstage, and I'll let you guys on. Oh my God, I almost finished one of them already. I don't know. What are we going to do? Have another one? Yeah, so if you guys want to come on, just click that link. You can come on. Richard, if you want to come on. Mark, anybody wants to come on. That'd be cool. I have the highlights of the 150. It's only like a little over 2 minutes. I don't know if you guys want to watch that. Let me know. Let me see in the chat. If you want to see it, put a yes. If you don't, don't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you want to come on, click the link, say hi. Guys, we're at the track. Maybe you can tell me what you saw. And like I said, I got a clip for the highlights for that race. If you guys want me to throw it on there, it's like 2 minutes. Let me know. Just type in yes. If you type in no, we'll count how many yeses and how many no's, and we'll see. We have 13 people watching, so it'll work. Oh, Richard. Hey, Richard Stockwell's in the house. We're not. We're just taking a break. We're never gonna. I've been there since 95, 94. I actually got a shirt that was given to me from 1995 in the street stock division. My name was on there. So, Mark knows. Mark's one of them that's gone way back. You never leave Seaconk, you know what I'm saying? You never leave your home. You know what I'm saying? It's like your home, it's like your home track. You never leave there. You always end up back there. But right now, while we have this opportunity with Bobby Martin and Elam Martin Motorsports, with East Coast Towing and Recovery, with them helping out, we have this opportunity to do some tour racing, and we're going to see how it goes. So, we didn't plan from the start to do the 100%, but you know how that's like when you go to the track. You're like, oh, I'm not going to race every week. Then all of a sudden, you do good for the first few weeks, and you're like, oh well, I'm fourth in points. I got to keep racing. You know what I'm saying? So he is registered as a rookie this year for the ACT Tour. So if we do run the full year, he'll be running for Rookie of the Year, and that'll be pretty cool. So I got one yes. Come on. 14 people. Nobody knows how to type yes or no and hit the button. Come on. You guys want to watch that short clip of the modifieds? And if you weren't there, or if you were there, you can watch it, and then you can put some comments in there, what you thought, what you saw. Because like I said, I wasn't there. I didn't see that. I was there, but I left right after Rowdy raced. He got out of tech. Jim wants, I got two. All right, 2 yeses. Come on, guys. Those fingers, YES or NO. Enter. Come on. Yeah. So, yeah. So, I mean, I guess, to kick off, George, we got 3. So to kick off the season, for the first race, I call it, we broke the ice right at the bottom here. Yeah. We've broken the ice, race season. Hi, Joanne. How are you? All right. We're going to show it. It's going to be I want to put it up. All right. You know how it is with me. Kind of iCloud wants to see it too. All right. Oh, all right. All right. All right. I'm going to do this. I'm really going to do it. Hold on. All right. Let me see how this works. I'm trying to do it so it looks halfway decent when I do it, and it's not like total. All right. Here we go. We're going to go.
The icebreaker is now breaking the ice in turn 1.
Field goes to turn 1 for the first time onto the banking in the front row. McKennedy slides up just a bit off of turn number 2. Hirschman having to get in the line in second, just in front of Michael Christopher in third. They stack up from fourth on back as they come around a complete lap number 1.
You know, Matt Swanson is working his magic. We've got a problem off turn number 2. We've got a car that went around. It is car number 56 that will bring out the first caution of the event.
That's Trevor Catalano.
Yes, the USNE Power Machine. All eyes are on turn number 4. The magic of a slap of the wrist. And the green is about to be sent. And we are racing. McKennedy gets a nice jump for it. Bottom of turn number 1. Second place is about to change. No question about it as they head down the back straightaway.
That's Matt Hirschman. Top side as they come back off of turn number 4. Complete lap number 29 after the restart. All still chasing McKennedy of lap traffic.
Certainly is. Now,
caution, big hit up in turn number 4. Car tagged the outside wall at a ton. It's Ronnie Williams.
Ronnie Williams hits at a ton. You can see the front suspension and one of the wheels off the race car that is literally rolling down the front straightaway off turn number 4. Deja vu, the outside they say is the preferred lane on a restart here at Thompson. Place your bets now. Here is the green, and it is Kopcik. McKennedy has a little bit of a stutter step, Kyle, and it is Stephen Kopcik to the front of the class and starting to pull away.
That outside lane is where the momentum is here at Thompson, especially on starts and restarts, and Kopcik electing to start in the outside lane a lap ago. Had the top spot. Kennedy with a run to the bottom. The challenge for the race lead. He wants that top position back here off of turn number 2 with 34 laps to run. They are side by side for the top spot.
There's no question about it. Now they pull back into line. Here comes McKennedy trying to make the run for it. He can't do it. Pulls back into line. Silk is still there. White flag comes out. Stephen Kopcik isn't about to surrender. Imagine this, 2 victories in 3 starts in 2026. Stephen Kopcik takes it for the final time down at turn number 3. Kopcik comes off turn 4. The icebreaker is into the record books, and Kopcik has broken the ice to take down 2 wins in 2026.
Wow. That is incredible. I mean, that kid's killing it. 3 races, 2 wins. I don't know. That's pretty good. I guess the big thing was that wreck, Ronnie Williams. That changed the race right there, I guess, with that caution coming out and Kopcik starting on the outside, got a good run, and the kid's killing it out there. Let's see. Yeah, Mike. The Rowdy clicked on a little later he's probably screwing off, but no. He's supposed to be going to the shop, to unload the pit box because they're picking up a new one tomorrow morning. So he's up there at Bobby's, or going to Bobby's, something like that. I don't know. And then he's going to go in the morning, pick up the new pit box and get back. They got to get that all together because they got to leave Friday, get our spot, and And then it's going to be a busy day Saturday. Pit gates open at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Oh man, hope they don't need me over there at that time. I was planning on try to roll in around let's say, I don't know, 9 o'clock. Not bad, right? Get up, have a little breakfast, get ready, go over there, drive right into the. Usually, you can get in right into the pits, drive your car right in there, and then we park right next to the trailer. Which I hope we can do that this year, which is good. We don't have to walk. So that's where he is, Mike. Thank you, Lynn. I'm doing great. Thank you. I'm trying here. I'm trying. Yeah, I know. I looked for the elite model race. Maybe I can maybe I can look for it, but I don't want to be looking while you guys are sitting here. Well, I guess it couldn't be any worse, right? Like Jim Bacon says, the worst can't get any worse. Right on. That's why. Call it the worst podcast, and then you don't have to worry about it, right? That's it. It's the worst. I don't know. I was gonna try to Google that race so I could put it up for you guys. But I got to start. I was trying to say earlier was, for the opening, race around here, I got to say, I mean, I'm racing a lot everywhere, but I usually call for me, from being around here and racing for the last, like I said, is it more than 30? Yeah, 30 years, over 30 years, 30 something years being at the track, not physically racing. I stopped that in like 2007, something like that. But I mean, that was great. There wasn't a lot of beating and banging going on. I mean, you got to move somebody, they're moving cars, but there wasn't a lot of wrecks. You weren't sitting there caution after caution. I thought that was pretty good. I mean, that's great for the fans because nothing worse than being at a track and they throw the green 2 laps, somebody dumps somebody crashes into the wall. I think in the late model race, I think there was 1 actual caution. I don't think there was 2. Maybe there was 2, but I think there was 1. And then there was a couple other cars that wrecked, but they got off the track without having a caution, which is cool. That's good. You know what I mean? I know everybody wants to, cause the caution so you don't lose a lap. But, is that fair to the guy who's leading, half a track or whatever he is? And then have to, I mean, it's great for the guy in second and third, right? Yeah, but it isn't great for the guy that, 3 laps to go. He's just gonna just drive around the track and he's got it unless he has a mechanical failure. And then, as you fucking, you get a flat tire, so you stop so you can cause the caution, you can go in and change it. You're last. What are you gonna do? I don't know. That pisses me off. But Mark says, did we get a garage in Lowry? Yes, we did. Every year I've been there, I've gotten a garage. It's worth the money. Just in case, you get weather. And most of the time it's cold up there. I think the last 2 times we went, it was, not snowing hard, but there was flakes coming down. All of a sudden you see a couple of flakes. You're like, what the? So yeah, getting out by 7:38 was insane Saturday. Yeah, right. They ran a great tight show. That's what I love about those guys, the Actor, because they run that, it's Thompson Speedway, but they run their shows over there, and that's how they are. Everywhere they go, it's boom, boom. They have got come around. Oh, make sure you're ready. Get in the car. We're lining you up, and they want to line you up so you're not, you're supposed to be in 10th, but you're over there back in 20th. Now you got to get up in there. They don't play that game. So you be ready, or you're going to start in the back. And that's better than babying these guys. Oh yeah, I was late getting in I'm sitting in the back, having my cigarette before I get in my car. I'll just get out there and I'll get my spot. Oh no, sorry, you're not getting your spot. When we start calling the pro stocks, get in your car, where you got to be, line up, let's go. But yeah, that was good. That was like what I saw of it. Like I said, I wasn't there, and I put on here, we're gonna recap. What am I gonna recap? It's more like dunce cap for me, you know. So, hey Jim, how's those green bottles going? Good. Just checking, making sure. Yeah. So I got to tell you guys about this post, right? So what is it called? Message. This is what it is. Message, not a post. So you know how I put up my, all the posts and for upcoming races and when we finish. So I think this is like, where we finished third. I had it with the picture of Rowdy and in there. And let me see which one was it. Yeah, it was this one right here. Let me see if you guys can see it. Huh? Oh, that one right there. So I had that post up, right? Jim, slow down. You go to bed early tonight. Yeah, so I had that post up, and people congratulate this, that. You get this one lady, right? And that's like, I don't know, like really, I don't know. She goes, there's only one Rowdy, and you ain't it, hun. Get your own nickname. You fucking believe that shit? There's only one Rowdy, and you ain't it, hun. Get your own nickname. Bullshit. So that kind of aggravated me. And I don't take too much shit. I don't care. But so I had to write a response. So I don't know if you guys saw it, but I wrote a response. I told her, I said, let me see, I can't see you, fucking glasses off. But I put easy there, hun. This Rowdy earned his name at 5 years old, racing quarter midgets. Come watch him hit the track, and you'll understand quick why it's stuck. And if you've ever seen Days of Thunder, you'll remember Rowdy Burns. There's only one Rowdy, and he's still leaving the rest in the dust. I'm like, my face don't look rowdy. Come on, Mark. I'm being friendly right now. No. So I was like, the kid at 5 years old is racing, touches wheel. He goes end over end, flips over into the fence. We go over there, we roll him over. The car, wheels hanging off. This is he's a little kid. Little kid looks at us. My father's runs over. He goes, Papa, can I still finish racing? The guy that came running over, the flag man, goes, this kid's rowdy, right? So ever since then, it was like Rowdy, and it was where the Rowdy Burns from Days of Thunder. He's notorious, that guy, So that's how all that happened. But I can't believe someone comes on there and says that you ain't rowdy. There's only one Rowdy, hun. Come on, there's hundreds of them. Come on, how many Rockets are there? How many? I mean, I don't know. There's so many of them. The nicknames, like, I don't know. Maybe I should trademark it. I'm gonna check. I might trademark it, then I'll send Kurt Busch a lawyer's letter saying, sorry, you cannot use this anymore as a racing name because it's been trademarked by another race car driver, which I don't know. Maybe that can happen. I was thinking about that today. I just never checked into it. I was like, I get like that sometimes. And I'm like, oh, yeah, all right, lady. All of a sudden, you're going to see on the news, oh, what's his name? Kyle. Yeah, Kyle Busch. That's how much I really care about. Kyle Busch cannot use the name Rowdy anymore. Oh, no, what's going to happen? Yeah, keyboard warriors. Yeah, Mark, you like that, huh? Yeah, we should Google it right now, but I'll do that later. Give me something to do a little later on. But yeah, I know I gotta leave here like almost right at 8, a little after 8 to go meet my wife. We're gonna drop her vehicle off at the dealership, so it's one of the first that gets looked at tomorrow. Instead of getting up in the morning and bringing it there, and there's already 10 cars ahead of you. So I'm sure there's people who already brought their car too. Whatever. She must be Karen. She must be. I was like, really? I don't know. I mean, come on. How many? Come on, give us Bush who, LOL, one in years. That's what I'm saying. I was gonna put up Rowdy stats from last year. I was gonna pin it and put it up to her and be like, "Here, this is Rowdy stats. What was your Rowdy stats?" You know what I mean? I don't even know how he got that anymore because he was like Kyle, not Kyle. What's that kid? Is it Carson? The 77. I don't know. I'm bad with that. I'm bad with that shit. I don't remember. Yeah, Carson Husava, whatever. The 77. Thanks, Richard. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, yeah, Jacob, I started, yeah. Host car. Yeah, I still can't say it. I know I see it there. I still can't say it. I don't know. But yeah, it's fun when Rowdy's here. Some young blood. He could have talked a little bit about the race. He said he loved the car. He said the car was great. He just said you just kind of ran out of motor, especially down those straightaways when you don't have that a little more power, they pull you a little bit. But we had a blast. We had a blast, man. Yeah. So we'll be in New Hampshire at Loudon Saturday, and then the following week is Lee. I haven't been to Lee. I don't even know how long. I haven't been to Lee. Last time I think I went to Lee when I raced there, I was in a late model. It was a 100-lap late model race. I don't even remember where I finished, but I had a picture of that car. It was a red car, and I must have stole a checkered flag from somebody or something. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the picture. I'll show you guys. I'm not going to put it up on screen because that takes too much freaking time. But if I find it here, I'll just show you guys on here. Oh, wow. I got some good pictures in there. The old days with McCallum. Like anytime you don't want to find a picture, you can find it like right away. It's like right there. You pull it up. It's like, oh yeah, that's that picture. Oh, I haven't seen that in a while. And all of a sudden, when you want to find a picture, then you can't find the freaking thing. Oh well, who gives a shit? I don't think you guys care anyways, right? Oh, here it is. Of course. See, right when I was going to say fuck it, right? Here it is. Rowdy's in the house. What's up, Rowdy? Yeah, so this is the car I raced at Lee. And like I said, I must have stole the checkered flag because I don't remember. I don't remember. See, it's going to come in. Oh, that friggin' light. That light sucks. Right there. Oh, see it? Oh, I'm putting it in front of the camera. What a fucking idiot. Right there. See it? So, I don't know, but that's the car I raced at Lee. It was a 100-lapper. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Jim says, good job, Rowdy, on Saturday. Good luck again this Saturday. Yeah. I don't know. How do you guys see, like, Mark, how do you know that Rowdy's in the house? Because I can't see him. I can't, even if I click on people, it doesn't tell me who's in. And for some reason, he's not showing up in the chat. I don't know. I have no idea. But it's cool. It's cool that he's in the house. I appreciate it. I guess you weren't coming by to get the Sharice and Peppers, but you can anytime. We'll be here. It says it where? Where the hell do you guys see it? Let me see. Oh, maybe if I look on YouTube, well, you guys are on there. It says it, but I can't see it. Let me go here. Podcast. I don't want to like live. What's happening? All right, let's see. Really? I don't know where it says it. Oh, well. I have no idea. I don't know. Oh, Richard Stockwell says, "Good job, Jacob Saturday." Obviously, he could probably see it, right? And I can't. Rowdy, if you're there, just type something in. I don't care what you type. Type something, just so I know you're there. So I know these guys ain't fucking with me, because that's what I think they're doing. What else do I have in my notes? I forgot to print my notes. Usually I print them on paper so they're a little bigger so I can see them. But oh, it's in the Facebook chat. Oh, for some reason I don't see that on my restream here, my app here. Hey, what do you guys think of the new logo up in the top corner here? There. Huh? What do you think of it? I like it. Okay, what didn't happen? Yeah, so what else do I want to talk about here? I did have something. There's a confidence builder, minimum early success builds up, fan approval, perfect example why Thompson late model division. Yeah, I mean that late model division is pretty cool over there at Thompson. We got some pretty good drivers there. Yeah, I know it should be a sticker. I know. I was looking at those. They have the like you can buy like 100 stickers for $30. You must see them on Facebook, like in the feed. Now that I'm talking about it, it's going to be all over the place. It's going to, every time I open my phone, it's going to be like a place you can buy stickers. So yeah, definitely lap after lap with that late model race with the Rowdy one and Jake Johnson. Those guys just raced so clean. It was a good battle, lap after lap after lap, and we put up a good fight to finish in that podium finish, which is good, which is a good feeling. We always want to win, everybody want to win, but start off the year with the podium is really good. That gives us some momentum going into New Hampshire to Loudon, which I'm really excited about. We'll keep you guys posted. Maybe I can even go live if I remember. I was going to go live at Thompson, just do some live streaming there, but I did not bring my extra battery for my phone. I could have did it without my mics, of course, but the battery just kills when I go on the app. It just kills it too quickly. So I'm gonna remember to bring that with us. I might even bring the stand. No, I better not, because I don't want people getting our secrets. If I have it in the garage, maybe I'll just bring the phone so I can do my thing. But well, what do we got? What time is it? It's getting close. We got 9 minutes before 8 o'clock. Not that I have to stay on that long, but I like to stay on as long as I can. You guys, that's it, man. Yeah. So I thought it was a good weekend for the first opener. Everybody that I think that I've seen on Facebook and that's gone to the race really enjoyed it. They ran the show, it was just the way they ran the show. They got the guys in, out, there was no lap after lap. It's like they go like, what is it? 2 laps, 1 lap, the second lap, they cross them up, lights go out, boom. It's like 2 laps and they go green. There's no messing around over there, Yeah, I know, right? No, I'm definitely gonna. No, I'm gonna definitely bring my stuff and do a little bit of, live stuff. And if you guys can't see it live, you can always go and watch it later, either on the YouTube channel or on Facebook. We also stream on Kick. We don't have many followers. Jacob always busts my chops. He says, "You got one. It's a bot." I guess it's like they have these like, I don't know, if he's saying bot, I'm saying robot or whatever. They come and they do that, and they just send out random shit. Richard, I'll see you guys this year as we travel with the act with my. Oh, awesome, awesome, nice. So you guys are gonna be up in New Hampshire? That'll be cool. Would I know I'm kind of, you're gonna be like, oh, Ron, what do you mean? What? But that's me. I'm like live in my own little bubble. Like if you know me, I'm at the track, I'm either in the trailer or I'm up at the stands in exit of turn 4 where I stand and I watch Rowdy. I don't even go out for practice. I go out, heat race, boom, back to the trailer, make sure whatever needs to be done, and then I hang out there. Then I go out for the feature. I don't really get out and watch much racing. So, excuse my ignorance, Richard. What division are you going to be running in? You guys are going to be running with the act? Oh, I was going to say no, they don't have them this year. Oh, all right, cool. I didn't know that. I know the ones you're talking about. Those things scream. You do live some numerous. Oh, similar every year. Oh, cool, Jim. That's cool. Let me know when you're doing. Maybe you can send them to me, and I can put them up on the Rough and Rowdy podcast. Nespin, I forgot. Somebody just put it up in the. If you look, I think on my Facebook post that I put up. If you look on that, it tells you where that is. Let me see. I got it over here. Some watch Northeast Short Track Network. So it's Neston. Yeah. Northeast Short Track Network. Yeah. And on the bottom, if you go on there later, you'll see it. Oh, is that coming in or is it? Trying to get it so you can see. There it is. Yeah, right there. Oh, so they're having the mini stock tour. Oh, cool. That's cool. Yeah, so like we'll be in the next 2 act tour races, and then we're gonna see how that goes, and then we're gonna make a decision if we're gonna just bounce around. We got a lot of options, so we'll definitely be doing a lot of racing. And you know me, I'm always posting stuff up, so you guys will definitely know where we're going next, and what we're racing next. So in front of a lot of mine, but we these cars scream. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm like, sound like they're gonna blow up, man. Are you taking it to Loudon this year or what? Yeah, Mark. A lot of times, I mean, it's like so much for the month. I don't know what they charge, but rent it for the month. You don't like it, you get rid of it, so you don't have to keep paying. I've done that a couple of times just to watch one race. Like Rowdy's down south, so I rented the whatever it was to watch that one race and then canceled it. You know, but yeah, I mean, they seem like they got some good live coverage. That's who was covering that that race I just put up. They were at they're going to be all over, so that's going to be the new thing, watching those guys, and did an excellent job. So definitely check it out. They don't have the tour there this year. My first race is White Mountains. All right, cool. Yeah, we're going to be up there. We're going to do some. We're going to be doing some White Mountain racing. I know we're going to be there for the 250. They have a 250. Actor has a 250, so we're going to go up there a couple of weeks before, and race with the local guys just to get the car dialed in, you know, and get Jacob used to the track with the late model. I think he's run the Legendary a few times, but I don't think he's done the late model. Stephen Cromwell. Are we racing at Seekonk this year? Very limited. Going to be doing some of the bigger races, the 75 lappers, you know, like those Triple Crowns, Everett's, Autopot things. And we'll be there for the Granite State Pro Stock race. I know that. So, yeah. So that's cool. Oh, you're going to be there that weekend? Yeah. So our paths will cross at some point. I'm sure this year more than once, more than once. Oh, shit. Well, all right. So next time I see you guys, probably be up in Loudon. We'll do a little bit of live streaming up in there, and then I say if we don't get anybody to come on the show next week, it's fine. I'll have something to talk about. I always have something to talk about. I'll make something up. We say if you can't dazzle them with brilliance, if you can't dazzle them with brilliance, obviously I can't baffle them with bullshit. So hey, if it works, right? Fuck it. But yeah, nobody wanted to come on. Too bad for them, but maybe next time. Talking to you, buddy. I'm sure we'll see you this year. Good luck on Saturday. Thank you. And would you say your first race was at? Let me see. Looking back, because you said your first last White Mountain. I don't know when that is, but good luck with that race. And all right, so I'm gonna sign off. Glad everybody could join us tonight. Torture yourself. It's the worst podcast on the internet for an hour, if you lasted that long. But yep, Dylan Strella's racing this weekend. I forgot the guy's name, but it's on his page, and the guy, I guess him and Ryan Kuhn are going to be racing that car. One for the Actor races. They're going to be divvying up some races with that team. So that's going to be cool. So yeah, so that'd be cool. He should run well there. Steve, thank you. Good luck. Kick ass. Appreciate it. Richard, White Mountain, May 23rd. All right, buddy. Good luck. Kick some ass. Jim says that come on, but the worst face on the internet, not needed. Hey, it would go good with the worst face, the worst podcast, man. We'd be a friggin' hit. All right. I'll come up with something. But all right, Jim. Thanks a lot. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you all watching, taking the hour out of your day to spend it with me. And we will soon see you Saturday at some point. I'll come on live, and if I can remember to, Mark, you better remember. If I can, Doug Rambos, yeah. If I was going to say, remember to maybe put something up a little earlier so I can remind you guys. If not, I'm just going to go live. But anyway, thanks again to you all. Everybody have a great night, and I will see you soon.